Good morning and welcome back to Six Ashes. Today is Sunday the 22nd of February. We are selling a load of barley today. We have got a bit of good news. The snow is beginning to melt away. Not totally gone, but it's gone to what it was. It's nowhere near as much snow on the ground where we've been driving, so that is a plus point. Hopefully with another 2 or 3 days without any snowfall, it should all disappear, so we can get into the fields as soon as the ground isn't frozen. After the video we put up last episode on here, because the fishery can't be scanned, we sold the fishery and bought 2 grass fields up near the cattle farm in place of it. Hence why the money has gone down a lot since then. So we got those scanned yesterday, and TE20 is back in its shed until such time as we need to scan a field again. We will then, as soon as the ground isn't frozen, spread lime on the 2 new grass fields, spread some slurry on the grass, which should feed it, should make sure we get a good amount of hay up it. Looking at our hay pile as it is at the moment, we won't need any hay saving for ourselves, so it will all go over to the animal dealer and be sold. I think also the BGA has got some digestate we can put on the land as well. Won't be far off clearing all this barley out today, so in fact we may well get it all cleared out in this one load. We will see. Won't be so much of this loading to do next season. We've got the silo on the new yard we bought across the road, along with the field. The farmer who retired, he owned the shop and the farm, and has decided to concentrate on the shop. So we purchased the little yard he had and the one field he had, where he'd been growing potatoes and stuff like that to sell in the shop. I think the next episode will be a bit of animal work again, because we need to get the animal pen mucked out, and also need to show you a bit more of milk selling and everything to do with the animals. Which will just break up a little bit the selling Don't want to be showing selling of crops every day. Hence why we showed you the scanning of the new fields yesterday. Good thing about Greens Transport Limited having the lorry instead of the little rigid body what they had last year. We've got now an Arctic which carries more grain, so much easier to sell our grain this way. I think our seed drill must be over at the cattle farm still, so we will drill barley and oats or whatever needs drilling over there before we bring it over here to do the drilling over here. Hopefully our wheat that we put into over winter has survived nicely under the snow. It has been an heavy snow over the winter, so going to be touch and go with the winter wheat. Whether it succeeds or not, we will see. Hopefully next winter won't be as harsh as this winter. Little 135 will continue working as loader tractor when we're drilling, fertilising and things like that, so that will be fine. Our international combine will probably need a service, but I don't think we can get it to the service bay at the dairy farm, so it may have to wait until we get back over here with it. Can't see the point in moving it until harvest now, really. May get another one of these 135s next year to put over at the dairy farm in place of the Nuffield. Let's see how things go. Not sure what the weather forecast is, but yeah, today we've got some decent weather until Wednesday. That is good. Does mean that, well, come Wednesday we've got rain, which does mean that the snow will be disappearing away slowly. It is a pretty nice sunny winter's day today actually. It's not overly warm at -1, but a bit of winter sunshine should get rid of a bit of the snow. A little bit of grain towards the side of the shed there that seems stuck, but we can always pop over with the 35 and clear some of that off, or even use our little hand brush to sweep it up. We have got snow in the bucket now. It's not what we wanted. There we have it. Get that out of the way. Do not need snow in the bucket. That isn't clearing, so we will get our brush and see if we can. No, we can't. The brush isn't working it. Never mind. We will see how it goes with that. We can clear it out manually. Can't clear it. Well, now we need to concentrate on getting the main bulk of this barley out of here. It is looking very much like this will be the last load of barley for this year. Good way to spend the winter selling crops. If we're harvesting wheat or barley or whatever and we get a great demand, then we shall take some directly over to the buyers that want that crop on great demand. We're not going to swap from one field to another just to fulfill a great demand. That's a heap of barley going down pretty quickly. There we are now. And next time we sell anything, it will be the oats. Still got a fairly big pile of oats in the other shed. We'll get another Arctic load out of there. That will be about cleared as well. As I said before, when FS22 comes out, we will continue on with this series. I can't see 22 being as good as 21 as 19, with the fact that Giants and Souls are doing seasons. We know how they cock up the service interval of tractors, so it will, I guess, rely on modders to improve it once they've put it in. I really think they should have partnered up with Farming Agency, Oxygen David, Realismus Modding, to do the map and seasons for them. Would have been great for the hard work that those guys have done. And if I was Realismus Modding, I would have patented seasons in Farming Simulator, and then Giants would have had to have paid for it anyway. But I do like, we are stuck on, these sheds are a little bit higgledy-piggledy when it comes to the floors being level, but mainly potato stores and vehicle stores and things like that. We have still got 110,000 after buying the bit more barley there that won't pick up off the floor. Well, we don't know, we're full. Didn't realise we were full. We will give it another try. Going to be fairly full with the load once we take it to the sell point. However, I think map makers should make it so the crops fluctuate in prices from sell point to sell point. It always seems to be the same sell point that has the highest price for a certain crop. That won't clear out. We can clear that out afterwards. When you're watching this, just have a think about what you'd like to see as standard in FS22. I would like to see soil destruction, so when you're ploughing you get a proper furrow to put the wheel in. I would like to see peas and not only combinable peas but some viners in the game. Probably team up with Mothers and Platt or someone like that, and FMC to put some pea viners in. That would give us something a little different. Carrots and onions are standard. Hopefully, the way they're talking about the animals being cuter, hopefully you will see smaller animals that will grow over time. So when you have a calf or a lamb, they are actually calves and lambs. That would be a great thing to have. Also, it'd be nice if they had some older equipment, like the old David Browns and things like that in, but I can't see that coming. Although I am sure that whoever owns the rights to the name David Brown would welcome having them in the game. And not only David Brown, there's other tractor and combine brands that one won't go either. So that's more barley that won't collect up in the bucket. A couple of bits to clean up after. Get these oats and carrots out of the way, then the oats and barley sold, then there won't be any more money coming in other than the milk and the wool until next winter. Although it seems we've got a lot of money, it's got to last us a fair while. So is this the last bucket, or can we collect some of that up at the back? We shall see. If we can't collect it up, we will head over to the sell point with what we've got. It's a fairly full trailer this, so good for thousands of pounds to come in. Let's see now if we can clear up the last of the barley. That won't clear up. Right, well, lovely. Will this at the back also clear up? Some left there which we can't deal with. We will sort that out off camera. But yeah, this is, there we have it. So we will put the tractor back under cover, get that taken over to wherever the best price is. Get in the lorry and then we shall have a look and see. Jump aboard. And have a look, see where the best price is for barley. Greencoat 570, 598 at Severn Valley. Severn Valley is where are we? We're down here. Severn Valley is just down the road, so not far to go. we shall get this down. As you can see, just out this gateway where we've been turning, the snow is quickly disappearing. We will get this up and sold, and that is where we will leave you for today. There's our new yard. We have taken some equipment over there. Grey Fergie's over there in its own little shed. So around here, that's one field that needs ploughing to our left there, one of the new fields we bought. We will get ourselves straight down here. That has got it in. There we go. See how much money we make today from the last of the barley is sold. $23,814, taking us to 133,896. So that is where we will leave you for today. Hope you've enjoyed watching us sell the last of our barley. Please give us a like, give us a share, drop us a comment if you're new to the channel and you'd like to see more of the work we do here. Please subscribe to the channel. If you give that bell a ring, it will tell you when we do our farming, when we do our racing. Until you join us again tomorrow, thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye for now.